habitation?
Correct.
Right.
Yeah,
Ashley?
Yes.
yes. And so
Wait,
when
she didn't have the same last name as you.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
But y'all are married?
Yes.
How does that work?
She kept her that.
Y'all have different last names, surnames,
Yes.
but y'all are married.
Yes.
Okay. Is that unusual, or am I the only one on the planet that lives a conventional lifestyle? Like, my wife keeps her maiden name, but it's the male's surname. But these are two different names. That's what throws me off.
but I spoke
Are
with,
y'all ceremonially married
Yes, sir. You got married in Las Vegas.
in Las Vegas?
Yes.
Well, that's legal. It's more interesting. Get married there. But okay, that's one way to do it. But there's going to be confusion, at least when the two names are used, and then one says I'm married to him, but we have different last names. That hadn't been a problem at all in your existence? No. Okay, good luck. Well, you can do that. It throws somebody like me off.
Right.
Okay,
I spoke with CPS. I spoke with the CPS officer in charge of the case at the time, and she was in agreement with my recommendation, which was that the defendant should not be allowed to have contact with his wife until after he completes the BIP program. He is currently enrolled in the program.
where are you in that program as far as how far along?
He is almost 2 months in, and I have his progress.
What does that mean? What is the?
About a third of the way through, Jeff.
Correct.
Okay, so half a year.
He has attended 9 of 9 sessions so far.
Okay.
I do have his progress reports here. There has been no issues. He's participating. He's doing well. He's paying, he's attending, he's had no absences. So I am in agreement with her recommendation. She is in agreement with my recommendation that he should complete BIP first, and then he would be allowed to have contact with the victim.
Okay, we'll take it up after the BIP, Batterer's Intervention Protection Program is completed. You are here on a burglary of a habitation, right?
Yes.
And in 2013, you were convicted of a burglary of a habitation out of Harris County, correct?
Yes.
Was it the same victim?
No.
Different person, similar facts,
Of
ironically.
interest?
Yes, sir. And it was only because the victim's impact input that I agreed to a probation on this case. But I also made it a condition at the time of that plea that I wasn't going to agree to contact. And all they've done since the probation started is come back and ask for contact.
All right. Let me go back to 2013 on the burglary of a habitation. The victim in that case, was that a romantic interest of yours?
Oh, yes, sir. That's my son's name.
You see some kind of a connection here.
Yes. Sir.
You burglarized the people you claim you love.
Yes, sir. I was living there at the time, and when we split up, we were living together. We were high school sweethearts. She moved. The situation that happened, and I let myself into the home. This situation here.
No, you burglarized. It's burglary. You were convicted of burglary.
Yes, sir.
Which is entering without permission, breaking. You forced your way somehow
Yes.
into it, which is what we're doing here again.
Yes.
It's as though we didn't learn our lesson the first time. But I went with this on this disposition.
I'm still living in the home, in my home, in the home now. I'm still living in the home.
Where's the lady? That
She's separated. We separated as from
Okay.
court date.
Well, we're going to continue the order that was placed at the beginning, and let me just read some real quick. Okay. Oh, what we have here is a consistency problem that bothers me. But in each of these cases, you were convicted, and in this one, you're convicted. You were placed on regular probation, but you got a conviction, a second conviction, which means the next felony, you're looking at 25 to life, a habitual felon. Each of these similarly state that you committed burglary with intent to commit assault on the victims. And I'm looking at the probable cause affidavit, which is in this one. I don't have it in the first one, but this one's bad enough to read. And I remember this was very disturbing. Yeah. Kicked in the front door, grabbed her, threw her to the ground, assaulted her with a closed fist. You punched her with a closed fist. Let's see. Injuries were seen to her face, right knee. Then you fled the scene, which was about the most unmanly thing to do in your little black Nissan Altima. And they had to chase you, and they caught you soon enough. And then you tried to evade them. Then you were finally arrested and transported to the police, to the jail. Let me ask you this. You said you're ceremonially married to this lady? When did y'all get married?
2 days after our birthday.
What does that mean?
2 days. April 20.
Well, like I don't know your birthday.
Listen carefully here, because this is one of those moments where the paperwork speaks louder than the defendant ever could. Probable cause affidavits often provide the judge with a detailed snapshot of what officers observed at the scene. And according to this account, we're not talking about a misunderstanding or a simple argument. We're talking about forced entry, alleged violence, and an attempt to flee afterward. That's the kind of combination that immediately raises red flags in any courtroom.
Right. April 24th.
Of what year?
2022.
Sir?
2000 and, I'm sorry, not 2000. 2019. Sorry.
Well, let me read the probable cause affidavit here. It says, police were dispatched to a place in Beaumont in reference to a burglary. The police observed damage to the front door, then made contact with the lady, Ashley, let's
Yeah.
call her, who was in the rear bedroom. And speaking to her, police observed damage to the wall, television, bedroom door. And she advised that her ex-boyfriend, Jacoby Broussard, ex-boyfriend, y'all were married.
Yes, sir. We were.
Why is she referring to you as her ex-boyfriend?
I have no idea, sir. We're legally married, sir.
Is that a fact? Does probation?
I
I mean,
don't
just
have
probable
any, I
cause
don't have any
that they
document.
write, just what is told. Why would anybody,
License.
why would a married person, ceremonially married, say it's my ex-boyfriend? I mean, that's just bizarre. And listen, and she said, you grabbed her, threw her to the ground and punched her with a closed fist. About the most unmanly thing you can do to punch out girls. It's not, those kind of people were dealt with pretty severely where I grew up. That you don't punch girls. You don't punch guys. You shouldn't be doing that, but picking on a girl is kind of weak. in the character. I don't like this. Second time, you've been convicted of burglarizing with assaulting behavior. So we're going to put you through some training that you should have learned when you were a child. And that is respecting others, especially people you claim you love. Or what do we need to do? Do you only have any contact with this person until I tell you? Do you have a GPS device?
Yes,
So
sir.
we know where you are?
Yes,
What kind of-
we monitor that.
Right. What else can we do?
I mean, he's in BIP right now. He is doing what we're requiring of him.
Okay,
So
anything else we need?
at this point, just, continue to have no contact with her, and then maybe we review it again at a later time once he's completed that program.
Okay, how long is it going to take?
He still has 10 sessions, which is 10 weeks, so I would say at least 3 or 4 months.
Okay, we're going to review it in 3 months. All right, get a resetting.